The Miami Heat are looking dangerous. In this year's 3-6 Eastern Conference first-round matchup, the Miami Heat were swept by the Milwaukee Bucks just one season after reaching the NBA Finals. But after a down year and quick first-round exit, the organization has retooled its roster and the team looks ready for this upcoming season. Led by Bam Adebayo, new addition Kyle Lowry, and with Jimmy Butler at the helm, I think this team can really make some noise this season. In this video, I'll be talking about the Miami Heat and what chance they have in this upcoming season, and if they can really make it back to where they were just 2 seasons ago. The Miami Heat have had some all-time players throughout their history, despite being a fairly new addition to the NBA. After the expansion draft in 1988, we immediately saw players like Kevin Edwards, Rory Sparrow, and Grant Long. In the team's second year, Ronnie Cycli, Sherman Douglas, and Glenn Rice. In Miami, Glenn Rice started his reputation as a sharpshooter and enjoyed multiple 20-point-per-game seasons. After 3 years with the Hornets, Alonzo Mourning was traded to Miami, where he led his team to the Eastern Conference Finals in 1997, alongside great players like Tim Hardaway and Jamal Mashburn. After 1997, Eddie Jones, Anthony Mason, and Bruce Bowen were all players spotted in Miami for some time, but the arrival of Dwayne Wade out of Marquette University in 2003 turned the franchise around, where he led them to the NBA championship in just his 3rd year alongside Shaquille O'Neal. Wade became a legend in the city, racking up All-Star appearances, All-NBA, and even won a scoring title in 2009. July 8, 2009 is one of the most important dates in Miami Heat history. After some remarkable years in Cleveland, LeBron James chose the Miami Heat as his next destination, and Chris Bosh also joined the squad. This trio went on to reach 4 NBA Finals, and they won 2 championships. After 2014, LeBron James returned back to Cleveland, and the Heat kind of fell off a cliff without their best player. After CB retired and Wade went off to Chicago, we saw players like Goran Dragic, Hassan Whiteside, and Justice Winslow in the city. And this takes us into the current day Miami Heat. Jimmy Butler has played for and been a part of many different organizations, but the Miami Heat have been the best fit by far. In just their first season doing business together, they reached the NBA Finals going through some great players as a 5th seed. Jimmy Butler has never been known as a super scorer, but we saw him going to some special places in the bubble. His game isn't necessarily predicated on any outstanding offensive abilities, but mostly intangibles. Hard defense, he doesn't ever give up, he's a great leader, and he's always solid mentally, plus the ability to get a bucket when needed. Drafted in 2017, Bam Adebayo showed potential as a 5 out the gate, but he was playing behind Hassan Whiteside. Well, as soon as there was a spot cleared up in the starting lineup, he became an all-star, and this year he took an even bigger jump, showing more offensive versatility as a ball handler, playmaker, and he shot 20% better from the mid-range area, plus having elite defensive versatility. Tyler Hero in his rookie year was one of the most impressive rookies, showing shot-creating ability as a spark plug off the bench, dropping 37 points in the conference finals. Duncan Robinson shot the lights out as soon as he stepped into the league, and he just got paid for his strap. And this whole show is being run by one of the best and most experienced coaches in the NBA, in Eric Spoelstra. As much talent as his team has, they were still swept in the first round. Why? Well, as we talked about earlier, Jimmy's game isn't special because he's pulling from 40 or dunking from outside the paint, but a lot of it is hustle and intangibles. Now, don't get me wrong, he could score, but it's very up and down. And his offensive unpredictability from your star can cause issues, and it did against the Bucks. He struggled to score, and seeing multiple bodies neutralized him completely, and at the end of the day, you need buckets, especially in the playoffs. He was outscored by Bryn Forbes for the series, and no one else on the team could really get it going. But that's why bringing in Kyle Lowry was so important. The signing can and will help the team in the half court. Kyle Lowry has been a reliable 3-point shooter throughout the years, and you can trust him to make plays for others while having that toughness Miami likes, along with great defensive IQ and ability, which makes him the perfect point guard for this team. They need him on offense, but he doesn't give up any defense, and he can really provide a lot of value on both ends, and he will definitely do that, even at his age. Lowry really has a chance to be huge for this Heat squad, and I think he will be. Another amazing and honestly underrated pickup is PJ Tucker. He will provide spacing with that corner shot and will terrorize opposing offenses. The team also brought in Victor Oladipo, which is low risk, high reward in my opinion. If he returns anything close to his Indiana self, the Heat are that much better, but if he doesn't and he's not too great and he's injured again, it's not like they paid him that much anyway. I'm really high on this Miami team with 3-point shooting, elite defenders, and an elite coach. I'm definitely not ruling out another finals appearance for those boys in South Beach. With the new additions to the Miami Heat, I have them as a title contender next season and the third best team in the East behind Brooklyn and Milwaukee. But with the lack of certainty with the Nets, I think it's very possible we'd see this team back in the finals. Bucks versus Heat, the Heat could win that series. This team is really well rounded, vets with a ton of experience in the playoffs and young guys who can hoop. I'm excited about this Heat team and they will be a real problem this season. Jimmy Butler is a star in this league and we've seen him play out of his mind on the biggest stage. And Lowry and PJ Tucker have both won championships in the last few seasons, along with the championship coach. Watch out for them boys in Miami. Let me know what your thoughts are on this Miami Heat team in the comments below. How good will they be? Can they come out of the East? And where does Jimmy Butler rank in the league? Thank you guys for watching. This has been Rashad with Hoops Times 2. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content like this. The like button if you enjoyed this video. Peace out.